Are you at your wits' end? Are you really ready to go up top on your child? Now, I tell you, preteens, tweenies, and your teens are sometimes the most difficult to deal with. And I can bear witness to that. They can push you, they can push you, they can push you to that limit where you ready to snap and you don't know what to do at this moment in time. I can recall a time when I had this same type of experience with my son when he was a teenager and he became more autonomous, wanted to assert himself and his identity. He pushed me to the limit and I was actually ready to show him who's the boss, and I was ready to whoop some, you know what I mean, right? So look, my name is Taharka Sankara, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm a licensed clinical alcohol and drug counselor, and I'm also certified as a trauma-focused cognitive behavior therapist. And what all this means is that in my profession, I work to empower parents and youth to refine the quality of their relationships so that they can increase their self-awareness, enhance their communication, and develop some emotional skill set so that they can have a peace of mind and enjoy an intergenerational transference of health. So look, I want to give you some tips on what you can do if you find yourself at this wit's end, because it's not a matter if you will, it's a matter of when you will find yourself in this position, because as your child gets older, they're going to start to present more complex situations that makes it more difficult to handle. So number one, I would say don't engage, right? Don't engage that negativity. Whatever it is, you want to be able to contain yourself. And this is where you reflect and model and demonstrate how to best do that. So I'm gonna give you one exercise, right? There's a breath work exercise. I call it the reset breath. And this is some breathing technique that you can use to help you calm yourself down when you find yourself in this moment. So it's a 4-7-8 sequence, and I'm gonna demonstrate it real quickly, and you can practice it on your own. So it's the 4-7-8 sequence, which means you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold it for 7 seconds, and then you exhale it for 8 seconds. Now this technique is known to help calm stress and reduce anxiety. So if you ever find yourself in that situation where you are ready to tear your child's head off, I want you to practice this reset breath, the 4-7-8 technique. And there's many more, but just for now, the 4-7-8 technique will work. Also, number 2, I would suggest and recommend to you, separate yourself. Go for a walk. Go outside. Go take some time to yourself, a time out, right? There's a time out and a time in, right? A time out from the negativity with your child and a time in to check in with yourself and to reset and calibrate what you need to do to address this situation, because you want to give yourself time. You don't want to just be reacting to situations as they occur. You want to be the manager of the situation and show some self-control and discipline. So separate time out, time in with yourself, go for a walk. Lastly, the third thing I would say, call a friend, right? Call a friend that will be able to provide some support, allow you an opportunity to vent, get some of that stuff out. But you don't want to call the type of friend that's going to tell you, you should have did what you said, what you were thinking about doing. You want to call a friend that's going to walk you down, talk you off the ledge, so that you can be more of a productive type parent and a nurturing parent for your child, so that you can affirm their greatness. So you want to affirm their greatness. You don't want to do things that actually diminish their greatness, because once you start to engage your child in a certain type of way, they're going to go back to back, head to head. And you don't want to create that type of dynamic between you and your child. So again, if you ever find yourself at your wit's end and you're ready to break your child up, reset breath, 4-7-8 technique, go for a walk, time out, time in with yourself. And also you want to call a supportive partner, a friend, family member, someone that could provide some assistance in that matter. Now, if you want to go deeper, we want to learn more about some of these techniques, some of these strategies that you can use when you're parenting, join the Next Gen Parenting group, where we can go into some more detail, help you develop some skills, have some discussions, some laughs, and maybe you can hear more about the story when I was about to tear my son up. So join the Next Gen Parenting group, and I look forward to seeing you in the room.